Access groups and boards on Fire are used to control what access different users have to the platform's organizations, which are typically departments and teams structured in different levels. By placing users in different groups, you can easily control which organizations they have access to, what they are allowed to do within each organization. There are 3 access levels: observe, edit, or create. Why should you use access groups? To ensure the right people have the right level of access. To create a safe and structured work environment. To prevent mistakes by limiting functionality to administrators or responsible roles. Access groups make it easier to see what types of users you have and what access exists within the organization. Depending on a user's role in the company, their need for access and boards on Fire will vary. Using access groups allows you to tailor functionality and access levels based on each user's responsibilities. Here are some examples. Operators often need a simpler access level. They should be able to enter new values, follow up information on department boards, and view relevant production data, but not change structures or edit boards. They are typically placed in an access group with edit rights but without full access to all organizations. Team leaders have broader responsibilities and therefore require more functionality. In addition to viewing and reporting information, they should be able to create new boards, update information, and manage daily workflows in the system. We recommend giving them create rights, along with relevant training in the platform. Management has overall responsibility for the business and often needs high or full access. This includes access to all parts of the platform, including administrative information. Display screens may require limited access to show specific boards, but no one should be able to walk up and make changes. In this case, create a user specifically for the display and place it in a group with read-only access. Good to know about access groups. They control access to organizations. Access groups determine what a user can see and do in the platform, such as creating boards, entering values, or only reading information. Users and shared users must belong to at least one group. When a new user is created, they must be added to at least one access group to access the platform. If not assigned, they will see a message saying no permission when they log in. You can have multiple groups with different purposes, and a user can belong to several. Example: a group for operators with limited access, a group for team leaders with editing rights, and a group for administrators with full access. Groups can reflect the structure of your organization. It's helpful to name groups after roles, departments, or shifts, e.g., production, assembly, production, team leaders, or admin, management. They can be adjusted later. You can edit a group's settings at any time or move a user to a different group if their role changes. Note: if you add a new organization in Boards on Fire, you must update the access groups that should have access to it. Customer administrators do not need to be placed in an access group. This user type already has full access to Boards on Fire. When creating an access group, start by giving it a clear name. You can also add a description explaining the purpose of the group. Then, select which access should be assigned to the group. Next, choose which organization or organizations the group should have access to. You can assign different access levels to different organizations, which is an important feature to be aware of. The available access levels are: Observer, Editor, Creator. Observer. This access level provides read-only access. Users with observer rights can view boards and information, but cannot make any changes. It's ideal for display screens or users who only need to monitor information without modifying anything. Editor. Can edit information on existing boards and enter new values. This allows users to work actively in the platform and update information. Ideal for team members involved in daily operations. Creator. The most extensive access level. Users can edit information, enter values, and create entirely new boards and components. Suitable for administrators, process leaders, or others responsible for building and developing the system structure.